Hi, I'm Frank Sharon. Welcome to my speakeasy. Be careful what you say in my establishment. You never know who might be listening.
Frank Sharon, citizen of Grand City, carries with him the conviction to right wrongs and help the weak. To the criminals of the city, Frank Sharon is better known as the Ferryman, a ghostly avenger guided by the spirits of the underworld, wielding preternatural powers. Relentlessly pursued by the tenacious Detective Reeves and his rookie partner, the Ferryman must evade both the police and his enemies alike. Frank's speakeasy aids his nocturnal crime-fighting activities and allows him access to Grand City's criminal underground. Tonight's episode,
From Beyond the Grave.
Tonight's episode begins late in the afternoon at a busy locomotive repair yard on the east side of Grand City.
Afternoon, Bill. I'm looking for a fella on your repairs line named Wallace.
Not ringing a bell. What's he look like?
Average build, brown hair, got some scars on his face, a little antsy too, anxious. I believe the fella's a war vet.
Kinda shell-shocked, huh? Yeah, I know that guy. What's the matter?
Well, I got a telephone call here for him. Man on the line named Terrence says it's an emergency.
All right, I'll call him off the trains and send him in.
Appreciate it, Bill. Thanks.
Afternoon, Forman.
How do you do, Mr. Wallace? Got a telephone call here for you.
For me? I've barely worked here a few days. No one could possibly know where I am.
I know. Make it quick now, you hear? Got a lot of repairs on passenger cars 1 through 47.
Hello, this is
Wallace. It's Arthur Terrence. He's back from the dead. I think he's in my apartment right now.
Whoa.
You gotta run.
Whoa, calm down. Did you say your name was Terrence?
We served together 7 years ago in Germany.
Not sure what you're getting at.
You remember that night? I know you do.
Listen, some kind of joke, pal?
I know you do. Do you have the nightmares still? God, I always thought it was just me. The train derailing, the mud, the bullets, the rain. You remember what happened that night. What you and Davis did.
Davis? Wow, that's a name I haven't heard in a long while. What's he up to?
He's dead, Wallace. Dead. Everybody is dead. This thing got it. This ghost from no man's land. Oh no. He's here. He's looking at me. Oh, Jesus. You gotta run, Wally. Gotta.
Terrence! Oh, we got bullet Terrence! Say something, damn it.
I'm coming for you next, Mr. Wallace.
So, is everything all right? What's the word?
Cosmosis. I gotta get out of Grand City. I'm sorry. I have to leave.
Leave? Where are you going? Your shift ain't up.
Consider this my resignation, Forman.
The next afternoon, in Frank Sharon's speakeasy, T.L. Wallace discovers an illegitimate way to earn some fast cash, leave Grand quickly, and make a fresh start in neighboring city Cosmosis. However, it's the price of a man's soul that's making him think twice about his new, shady associate's proposal.
That's the job. Need you to bump off this reporter.
Why?
He knows too much. My boss thinks he needs to take a permanent vacation from the print industry. Besides, why do you care? The money is good.
Never mind, you're right.
Anyway, need you to do it Thursday night before he can publish his column. Boss knows this reporter is going to publish a big piece on him for some illicit activities my boss may or may not be associated with.
You got the money?
Yeah, it's right here.
Let me have it.
See, that's the thing about you, Wallace. Trust. Don't know if I can trust you. Honest to God, if you decide to skip town with this money, you better have God on your side, bucko.
Look, I'm just passing through Grand City. I did my time in Germany, killed my fair share of krauts. Just need some quick dough, you know? The way I see it, the whole arrangement is win-win. So we got a deal or what?
Yeah, okay. Let's give it a shot.
All right.
Here's the dough. Inside this envelope, you'll find the address and the time. Be there or be square.
Consider it done.
That wall really did a number on you, Wallace. Almost feel bad asking you to do this. Almost.
Bushwa! Are we done here?
Yeah.
How you making out, old man? Calling it quits on the gigawater?
What are you talking about? I just sat down. Give me another gin.
Coming right up. You need some straight water, though?
What do I look like? A Dane to you? I can hold my own. Now fetch me another. Make it a double.
Well, I'll be damned. Is that you, Wally?
What? Who is that? Henry Reeves? Wow, how it's been
way too long.
Here's that gin, sir.
Reeves, sit down, sit down. Let me buy you a drink. What's with the badge and gun? Tell me they ain't an officer. Say it ain't so.
Yep. Became an officer right after my discharge. Made detective a couple years later.
Is that right? What are you having? It's on me.
I'll take whiskey, Frank.
On it.
I'd like that bill too. Come here a lot, don't you? Know the bar keeps name and whatnot? How does that work with you being a detective and all?
Keep that on the old hush-hush. Isn't that right, Frankie?
Wouldn't have it any other way. And that goes for both of us.
You haven't changed a bit, Wally. What are you doing back in Grand?
You know, a little of this, a little of that. Just passing through, really. Thinking about heading to Cosmosis in a couple of weeks.
Here's that whiskey and your bill.
Say, there's no whiskey on here. Why's that?
Well, Detective Reeves always drinks free.
Appreciate it, Frankie. Cosmosis, huh? That city's just about as big as Grand. Haven't been there since I was a kid, too.
I'm thinking about it. Anyway, I gotta split, Reeves. Got some business that needs attending to. Nice seeing you, though.
Absolutely. Listen, if you're gonna be around for the next couple of days, we should grab a bite. Catch up some more. I can give you my telephone number.
I already know it. You're a detective, remember?
That's right.
Alright, take it easy, Reeves.
You too.
Old friend of yours, detective?
Old friend. Known Wally there ever since I was a tyke. We both enlisted, but I had a bad knee. Uncle Sam wasn't too keen on sending me all the way to Germany with a bad knee, and Wally, he served all throughout. I'd love to know what he's really up to now.
I bet you would. I bet you would.
All right, Frank. Gotta get back to the station. Thanks.
See you, Reeves. Miles better run things at the joint here tonight. Whether this Mr. Wallace is friends with Reeves or not, the Ferryman can't allow such an important reporter to end up dead. Nor his article on organized crime in Grand City to end up in the garbage.
Later that night, T.L. Wallace drunkenly reads the contents of the envelope he'd been entrusted with at the speakeasy, haphazardly contemplating the next 48 hours in a crummy little rented week-to-week room.
Thursday, 8 p.m. Ralph Bigguns, 1600 Rodolfo Street, Grand City. I've never killed a man. Not even in the war. That was all a great big lie. Tomorrow night, I'll have no choice anyhow. The poor sap lives on Rodolfo Street. That's the reason you're getting whacked, pal. Rodolfo Street? Now, for some shut-eye.
Hold your fire! Hold your fire! There's a group of Americans coming towards the trench! Hold your fire!
The derailed crew coming from the border. There's Benny, Cumberland, Terrence, and Rooney. That's Rooney. Who's the fifth guy?
It's a German! Fire!
Negative, Private Davis. Cease fire. Get up there and help that man, Davis.
But Sarge, that man's with them is the enemy. We should...
Enemy? That man just rescued all our boys. Get your butt out of this trench and help that godsend crowd. Private Wallace, go with Private Davis. That's in order, soldiers.
What happened, Rudy? Jesus, what happened?
There was an ambush. Oh, it was horrible. This man.
You all right?
I want to go home, Rooney. I just want to go home.
Cumberland? Terrence, you two help Benny. Headquarters is less than a quarter kilometer due west. What's this Kraut's angle?
I don't know, Davis. I just want to go home.
What are we gonna do?
It's already done.
Mother of God?
Come on, let's leave this fella and get back to base.
Just leave him? In no man's land? Don't sound right.
He is the enemy! Even said it yourself. Could be a spy. Doesn't deserve a proper burial.
You remember that night? I know.
Doesn't deserve a proper burial.
I know
Doesn't
you
deserve
remember
a
that
proper
night. I know
burial.
you do. I know you do. I know you do. I know you do. I know.
Nightmares again. God, when will it end?
The following morning, Detective Reeves and his rookie partner are called over to investigate a brutal homicide in a train yard on the east side of Grand City.
What do we got here, rookie?
Hiya, Reeves. Just asking some of the hired hands questions about this new homicide that took place overnight in the train yard. Now, if you please, mister, from the top again, for my partner here.
Oh, I've never seen anything like that in my life. I was making my rounds this morning, see. Opened the foreman's door. Oh, found a co-worker in him. Strung up like cattle. The way they do in the stockyards, you know. It's just the devil's work in there, detective. Devil's work!
Did you see the perp who did all this?
No, sir.
There's a lot of people who can corroborate that.
Shut up, rookie. Everybody is a suspect right now. Alright, get back to it, Ragamuffin. We got our eyes on you.
Fucking idiots.
So we got 2 bodies in a train yard, and nobody did it. Conveniently, nobody knows squat either. Sounds like another day in Grand City, alright.
Yeah, things aren't Jake by a long shot, Reevesy. Did you see how the brute not only shot him, but stabbed him repeatedly? Gosh darn excessive if you ask me.
Jake? John. Say, rookie, have we got a record of all the employees who aren't here in the train yard today?
Affirmative. Here's the foreman's attendance log.
Okay, let's have a look-see. That's funny? No, that can't be right.
What's the matter, Big Cheese?
The third name here. T.L. Wallace? Not a popular name, right?
No, not exactly.
Think I know this guy. Saw him this week. Old friend of mine.
Huh, then it's really like you said. Everybody's truly a suspect. Later that evening, Daily Sun reporter Ralph Bigguns types away at his column as his wife prepares dinner in their one-bedroom basement apartment.
Ralph? Ralph?
Yes, dear? My apologies. I'm a skip away from completing my big organized crime piece. Boy, it'll be something, honey.
If it'll get us out of this one-bedroom apartment, then I'll be fine with whatever you write. Hey, Ralph?
Yes?
Can you answer the door?
Wonder who it could be at this time of night. Holy smokes! You're him! The rumors! It's true! It's all true!
Yes, Ralph, it is I. I am the Regent of Hades and Ambassador of the Afterlife. Call me Ferryman. I have come to warn you a man is on his way to assassinate you.
You gotta step in here. My wife will get a kick out of this.
Huh?
Come on in, you old spook. Don't be shy.
Bigguns, this isn't a game.
Come here, honey.
Coming, Ralph.
You'll never guess who's crashing supper.
Ah!
Easy, dear, easy. He's completely harmless. It's only the ferryman.
No, not him. Him.
I have come for Private T.L. Wallace.
Who the hell are you?
Come try.
Oh no! What's that creep have in his hand?
Looks like some kind of gas canister.
Oh my god! That's mustard gas! Honey, cover your face and your eyes. Try not to breathe.
You will all perish this evening if you make any attempt to escape from this front door. Consider this a warning shot.
Bigguns, is there another way out of this apartment?
Not sure. Oh my god. I can't see.
As toxic mustard gas propagates inside the tiny apartment of Ralph Bigguns, time begins to run out for our ghostly avenger and the couple he's trying to save. Is this the fate of the ferryman as we know it? Find out after a message from our sponsor.
Hey, y'all. A thrilling adventure like this Ferryman episode needs an equally thrilling snack to go along for the ride. Consider POP NOLA Gourmet's Bourbon Street Bacon Gourmet Popcorn. It's a sweet New Orleans gourmet popcorn made with crispy bacon, maple caramel, and of course a shot of bourbon, baby. Visit popnolagourmet.com and order a bag online today. Use promo code Ferryman 10 for a secret 10% off discount on your first bag. PopNolaGourmet.com. Come see what's poppin'. Now, back to the program.
There's not much time, and you both must listen. Do exactly as I say. Ralph, kick the canister into the closet, and Madam, shut the door.
Alright, what's next?
Are there any windows in this apartment?
Yes, but they're not big enough for all of us to escape from.
We need to ventilate the space. Maybe your wife can fit.
It's worth a try.
I second that. Here, I'll give you a leg up, dear.
Right.
Good, you two. Now open the window. Yes. Excellent.
It's burning my skin. Ferryman.
We need more upwards ventilation. Maybe I can... Yes. Yes, that's it. Eureka.
Whatever you got planned, hurry.
Stand back, Bigguns.
The ceiling's gonna cave in, Ferryman.
I'm counting on it. Now we can make our escape. Let's dispense your article to the press and get to the bottom of just what that unholy thing is.
Whatever you say, pal. Let's just climb out of here fast.
An hour later, Detective Reeves and his rookie partner are called to the front desk of the 8th City Precinct by Mr. and Mrs. Ralph Bigguns, who are still reeling after what had just happened to them.
Hello? I'm looking for Detective Reeves.
It's urgent.
Sure thing, you two. Wait just one moment, I'll fetch him for you. Hey, detective, over here.
How do you do, sir? Madam? How do you do, detective? What's this all about, then? First, our safety. A man tried to kill my wife and I this evening, and we barely escaped with our lives. It's because of that article you're writing, no doubt. We'll all put some eyes on you. Is that all? No, that simply won't do. I need some guaranteed protection. I mean, for Christ's sakes, a man tried to kill us with mustard gas. Besides, my article is going to do some actual good in this city for everybody. It needs to make it to press. Let me speak with my commissioner, Mr. Biggun. Everybody wants to see your article published, but some of us pay dearly for a free press. I also have a message from the ferry. You're in cahoots with that criminal?
We are now.
That's right. Saved our lives, he did. Now he wanted me to tell you that he thinks he knows who's behind the attack on us and the 2 murders at the train yard. Bet he does. He ain't the only one. He tells me your friend T.L. Wallace knows something concerning this apparition. Apparently, Mr. Wallace was originally hired to bump me off, but the ferryman says Wallace wasn't the specter that visited us. Yes, I'm afraid that name keeps popping up. The trouble is he can't be reached and his residential address is unknown. Now then, you're saying that he's got some money, too?
He's probably gonna skip town. I mean, the mob's looking for him, the ferryman's looking for him, this thing wants to kill him too. Not to mention the police want a shot at him.
It's just that...
Pardon me, detective. I got a man on the line. He says it's urgent.
Phone call? Not now. Take a message.
Yeah, well, he told me to tell you his name's Wallace.
Wallace, speak of the devil. Hello? TL? Where are you? Central Station. Alright, very well. Stay put there, you hear? Got a lot of people who don't know how to feel about you right now. Alright. Goodbye. Hey, what do you think you're doing? That telephone is for police use only. I have to update the ferryman. The ferryman? Not a chance in hell. Hang that phone up this instant.
Oh yeah? How will the general public react when they read my husband's next headline? Petty police protocol perpetuates people murdered. That's what I thought.
The ferryman is the only one who can stop this maniac. And if Wallace is there at the train station, then it's perfectly reasonable to presume the ferryman could get there before the police. Have it your way, Mr. Bigguns. Justice will be carried upon swift wings this evening. My partner and I will bag your ghost and snag the ferryman after tonight's over with. Come on, rookie.
I'll grab the squad car, Reeves.
Ultimately electing to back out at the 11th hour, T.L. Wallace uses the money given to him to assassinate Ralph Bigguns to purchase a boarding pass on a passenger train to neighboring city Cosmosis. It's at his seat on the train, though, where he begins hearing a voice in his head that's not his conscience.
All aboard! All aboard!
Huh? What? Did you say my name?
Tickets, please, tickets. Your name? No. I don't even know you, sir. They just put me next to you.
My apologies. I could have sworn. Who's doing that? Can you hear that?
Are you all right, mister? You're frightening my family and I here.
I think so. I don't quite know.
Wallace, calm down. You're not losing your marbles. I'm communicating with your living soul just the same as I do with dead souls. Nod your head if you understand. Good. Now, you try. But remember, don't speak. Just think. Think clearly about what you want to say.
Souls? What is this? Who are you?
I am the ferryman, Mr. Wallace. I am hidden somewhere in this passenger car. Don't try to look around for me. Instead, just help me.
What do you want?
I know why you're running away, Wallace. I have encountered the monster. In fact, I encountered it after saving the life of Ralph Bigguns. You know, the reporter you were hired to kill.
I was never going to kill that schmuck. Just needed some dough to get to Cosmosis with, see? It's a damn ghost, I tell you. Some kind of demon. It's killed and they won't be satisfied until I'm 6 feet under, too.
Yes, if you continue on to Cosmosis, you'll put the lives of everybody on this train, including yours, in jeopardy. This ghost has a wretched scorched earth policy and enjoys leaving no survivors.
Bourgeois! He don't know that I got on this train. Made a random choice to get on this train. I did. He couldn't possibly know.
Trust me, Mr. Wallace. I know. It surely knows too. You have to ace it.
11 p.m. to Cosmosis.
It's do or die. Wallace, get up. Exit at once. Come on. You called the police because you knew you couldn't stop the monster alone.
Fine.
Leave this car and head to the back of the train. I believe whatever is stalking you will follow you out. Then we can narrow it down.
Alright, Ferryman.
Final call. Grand City to Cosmosis. All aboard.
Meanwhile, back in the radio dispatch office for the train station, Detective Reeves and his rookie partner bust in.
Hey, what's the big idea, pal?
Detective Reeves, Grand City Police. I need you to contact all trains leaving Grand City. Stop them. There's a killer in your midst.
Stop all trains. Are you nuts? There's at least 10 leaving right now.
Do your best, sir.
Well, here's a schedule with the platforms of the departing trains.
Rookie, take a squad of officers and investigate the first 5 platforms.
On it, Reeves.
Here, 26, 34, 68, 71, and 92. I'll check the rest with my squad. Can you do me a favor, buddy?
What do you need?
Nearly seconds later, the conductor of Wallace's train makes his final call.
Final call. Grand City to Cosmosis. All aboard.
I'm right by a door. Huh? It's locked. What do I do?
Hold steady, Wallace. Hold steady.
Attention all conductors. This is the control terminal at Grand City. I've been informed by police that there is a murder suspect attempting to flee Grand City. We've been ordered to halt all outbound locomotives until further notice. Do not...
Hey, detective, look.
What?
That train there. It's getting away.
All right, that train leaving has got to be the one we're after, boys. We gotta run away. Tell my rookie partner to get ahead of it and stop. We'll come up the rear. Move out!
The train's moving, Ferryman.
Good evening, Mr. Wallace. I have come for you as I promised I would. This time, there will be no escape.
He's in the conductor's booth at the head of the train.
Once I bring this train up to speed, I will derail it, leaving you to perish with all these helpless souls you see. Only then will my death be avenged.
It's our play, Ferryman. Holy smokes! You were in the lavatory the entire time?
Never mind that. You know anything about trains, Mr. Wallace?
Yeah, I know enough to make one stop, especially if it's out of control. Let's separate the passenger cars from the engine.
I'll go pay a visit to your secret admirer up front.
You can count on me, Ferryman.
That madman in the conductor's booth is pent up like a fox in a hole. The doors are locked shut, Ferryman. What do we do?
I'm going to have to climb outside onto the roof and come in from the top of the engine.
Are you crazy, Ferryman? That's suicide.
I'd be mad if I didn't try. It's suicide either way.
All right, come on, everybody. Let's help him get that window open now.
The train is almost at full speed. Soon, everybody will know what it's like to never be heard from again. Ah, the Ferryman. I see you've brushed up on your German. Maybe I can educate you on a finer caliber weapon. Take, for instance, this rifle. It's a Gewehr 98.
Stop the train, battle cry. The police and the press both know it's not Wallace committing your crimes. Besides, my American 38s work just fine.
Even if you stop me, Ferryman, you're losing. Wallace is the criminal.
What do you mean?
Almost 10 years ago, a German soldier brought 4 Americans back across no man's land. Then, in cold blood, that same German soldier was... His body was left to decompose in the noxious gases, blood, and mud of no man's land.
You're no ghost, though, and your German accent is non-existent. If I had to guess, you're just some shell-shocked warrior. Now, slow down the train.
What was that?
Just the sound of 100 lives being saved by Private T.L. Wallace. After all, battle cry, all is fair.
You shot me.
Now let's slow down this car.
I'm here, on the other side of the door.
Wallace, stand back. I'm going to obliterate that lock.
We did it, Ferryman. Is that him? Is he
dead? No. Far from it.
No!
It's okay. I never reserved this. Do me a favor, though. Make sure he's got nothing left.
His gun appears to be empty. I think he's been dispatched. Now, we have to put pressure on your wound, Wallace.
No, it ain't gonna do no good. I'm a goner, Ferryman. Do me one last favor. Take off his gas mask. I want to see his face. I don't believe it. It was Benny from my old platoon. He was one of the fellas from that. He was a German soldier brought back.
I guess Benny here adopted the persona of the German soldier out of some insane guilt for what happened. Why did you and Davis kill that German anyway?
Davis killed him. Thought he was a spy. Thing was, our whole platoon was made up of spies. They were on the train back from this top secret mission. I guess my crime, as Benny might have seen it, was that I never did anything about Davis. All's fair in love and war, but it's eventually paid back in blood.
Rest now, Mr. Wallace, and may God have mercy on all of our souls.
Hey, y'all. Can't wait to hear what happens next? We're on the edge of our seats, too, so we'll make this short. PopNolaGourmet.com. Come see what's poppin' today. Use our secret 10% off passcode, Ferryman10, when you visit today. Now,
a few days later, Frank Sharon finds himself eavesdropping in on a conversation 2 gangsters are having at the bar of his speakeasy.
So, did you hear about that crazy shell-shocked vet who almost derailed the train the other day?
It's like a bad joke or something. Heard the fellow was supposed to bump off that reporter but escaped.
Yeah, it was friggin' crazy. There was a lot of blood from what I read in the newspapers. Crazy how one man could do whatever he wants if he's crazy enough.
Sorry, fellas. Couldn't help but overhear you speaking about that train accident. I thought I read there were 2 casualties in that engine car. T.L. Wallace and some other Joe named Benny.
No, apparently Wallace wasn't on board. He's got a big number on his head, though, that fella.
Yeah, he's smart. He'll never show his face in Grand City again, period.
Is that so?
Later that evening, Boss Vickers, who originally hired Wallace to assassinate Ralph Bigguns, meets with his thugs to discuss their next move.
Alright, pipe down. Got 2 orders of business. First, this article was published. Don't know what that means for us now, but we gotta stop this Bigguns fella once and for all. It's $5,000 to whoever can take him out. Next, I want T.L. Wallace brought here to answer for his disrespect in our business. I'm putting $10,000 on him and $25,000 alive.
Any idea where Wallace went, boss?
I'd heard the ferryman was involved.
Ferryman, schmerryman.
It's him! It's Wallace!
Silence.
Hey, wise guy, glad you're back from the dead, because I'm sending you right back there. First class.
Holy smokes, he just gunned down Boss Vikas!
That's right. Your leader is now dead. If you will not answer to me, then you shall answer to the end of this rifle as well. Got any problems with that?
No.
Good. Now I'm making a new first order of business. The execution of the ferryman.
Hey, whatever you say, Mr. Wallace.
No, not Wallace. Call me...
Abandon hope, all ye who enter a life of crime, for the ferryman awaits upon the other side.